I've got to chill! Why? No, I'm kidding on. So, Friendsfest is done, back in the hotel room. Absolutely fantastic time. I had 0 complaints about it. You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was just really muddy.
But in terms of what we got from it, we got a few things. So, for starters, here is Hugsy. So we each got a Hugsy because why not? Hugsy's Hugsy. And along with that, got some matching lovely mugs. It says on the front, it's got the lobster, and on the back, you're my lobster. Because it just had to really hit it home. And also, I should have probably taken this out of this before, just to make it easy. But we did get the obligatory Friendsfest hoodie. And on the back of it, of course, is all the tour dates from it. We were at the first one. We was at Manchester. And I did get socks, but they're in the suitcase and I just can't be arsed walking over. Right, you're done, Pemmy.
Right. I also got Hugsy. This was £30?
Yeah.
£30. And I bought 2 because my mum loves Friends but I can't travel to Manchester, so bought her one as well. I also got a zipper matching with the dates. This was, how much was this?
I think 25.
Was it?
I think so, yeah.
I don't have the receipt. I think it was like £25 for that, which was good because last year I bought the pullover hoodie,
yeah,
and I didn't like it because zippers you can open and stuff.
With zippers, there's freedom.
Got matching mugs as well with the You're My Lobster on the back. Socks. I went for Pivot because you went for...
I went for Joey Doesn't Share Food.
Oh wait, how much was it? The mug was £8.
Yes.
The mug was £8. The socks were 5.
Yep.
These were 5. The playing cards we got because we go to arcades a lot, and the last time we went we couldn't get any cards because they didn't have any, and we were
last time we went I got 1,014 tickets, but I just had to put it in there. It was my birthday.
We were boarding the train down and I brought the game The Chase, but I like playing like blackjack and snap and rubbish like that, so bought playing cards. Those were a £5. £5. Then I bought, this is probably the best bargain of the day I think, probably. I bought these, which are stickers for like your laptop and your tablet or whatever. My mum's already claimed one of them for the front door, and there's 25 of them on 5 sheets, and that only cost, was it £8?
That was 5 as well.
It was £5 or £8, I can't remember, I don't have the receipts now. But for 25 stickers I thought that's really good. I'll open it so that you can see. There's these on the first sheet, so Central Perk, You're My Lobster, a little peephole frame, the Central Park fountain, forgot what that's called, a cup of coffee. Then there's We Were on a Break, Friends, another coffee, Regina Phalange sticker that Phoebe wears to, oh no, it's Princess can Spell a Banana Hammock, it's not Regina Phalange.
No, we did see a sign at the thing that did have, hello, my name is Regina Phalange.
Yeah, so I thought it was maybe, oh no, it is there. So Princess can Spell a Banana Hammock, and then just the New York skyline, and then there's a bigger You're My Lobster sticker, How You Doing, The Couch, Pivot, They Don't Know, We Know, They Know. Then a bigger version of that, the skyline, the turkey, what would you call that? The turkey
head.
Yeah, that. Guitar, then there's the Regina Phalange sticker, then a taxi, a service one, Marcel, and a bigger peephole sticker. So I got 25 for only like £5 or £8, was really good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I can't remember how much it was. And then last I bought 2 of these because I bought one last year and I didn't really want to get keychains and things like that because I think that's a bit naff to get my brother and my dad, and they didn't really have much else that I thought that they would put use to, so if I brought home keychains I'd probably get killed, because that's what I bring back from everywhere. So I bought 2 of these. These were £3 each. So all in all I spent a fortune, but I think it was actually quite reasonably priced.
Yeah, but as
I just went a
priced
bit
as I can get.
overboard.
But in terms of what we did, we went on the set tour, which was quite a good laugh. So they had Monica's apartment, Joey's apartment, and if I'm right in saying, was it this year was the first they did Ross's?
No, this was the second year. They did it
right.
last year as well.
Okay,
I liked
so
it last year.
we had them. We didn't get into Central Perk because it was heaving. It was very busy. They did have they had a Phoebe Buffet tribute act, which went in and played like every half an hour or so. We did walk by and had a lovely squealing rendition of Smelly Cat.
Yeah, but this year they had the moving photo, like GIF style sets for the couch and what else?
I think just like the Friends
the
banner.
opening sequence.
Yeah.
And then they also brought this year where you can put the head through Monica's door, like they do when they don't turn up for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
But everything else, I think, was the same as last time. They had like the bagel place and things like that, and Mama's Little Bakery cheesecake stand come as well.
The big one this year was the pivot scene. Yeah, they actually recreated the stairwell from.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I thought that was just this year exclusive.
No, they had that last year.
My illusions of Friendsfest being shattered live on camera.
No, they had that last year because I did it last year as well.
Okay.
But they had a few new things, and then all the merches, 25th anniversary edition. The Hugsy has never been brought in before, so that's new. They had like lanyards, notebooks, the posters. Oh, I forgot!
They had quite a lot of stuff in there as well. Oh yeah, and
bought a golf brolly, which was good. That was, I don't know how much that was. I'm going to guess it was a bit between 20 and 30 based on how much I spent.
Yeah.
But
I think it was maybe like.
They've got different mugs, travel mugs, espresso glasses.
There was an eco one, an eco mug.
Yeah, an eco mug. What else did they have?
They had t-shirts.
Oh,
Monopoly.
Baby Grows. They had Baby Grows. Yeah, the Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit. They had aprons. They had the different styles of notebooks, badges, magnets. There wasn't as many magnets this year. Last year I bought the poster out of Monica's apartment.
Yeah.
I bought that as a magnet, and they didn't have that this year. But I think because there's so many 25th anniversary edition things, and the Hugsy was such a big one that came out, I don't think that they've had as many things because they've replaced some of the other things with something better.
Yeah.
Like last year they had packs of coasters and things, but now they've got more mugs and travel mugs and everything.
And of course, as usual, the complete box set was available there.
Yeah, they've got that.
Yeah, for anyone not on Netflix.
I would say everything's closely priced to what you would be able to pay if you went online and bought it. Like, I wouldn't say anything was a rip-off. I've spent what I would have probably spent if I tried to get it elsewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't mind because I've went and actually bought it there.
Yeah. And of course, when you're not walking about like in the set tours or doing all these bits and pieces, there is an area that you can sit down at, and there's the big screen, and they just broadcast different like compilations of scenes from the show.
Yeah.
There was a few times that we got the Joey and Rachel kissing scene, spoiler, and Ross just standing there just like.
A few moments later. Approximately 10 hours later.
But yeah, there was the same as last year, the Joey's Pizza Stop. They had Phoebe's Veggie Buffet. What's it called?
I'm fine.
They had the Veggie Buffet, so it's all vegetarian and vegan.
Phoebe's Veggie Buffet, which had the taxi beside it.
Oh yeah, the taxi was there. then the Joey's Pizza part, you can get the Joey's Special. I will say, like, the food is pretty expensive, but it's kind of what they would charge at festivals or...
£6 for a pizza slice.
Yeah, well, it was huge.
Yes, it was very huge.
You can add a picture, I know, of it that I took, but it was massive. It was bigger than my head, probably the size of my arm. And then they had the cheesecake bit, so you can get cheesecake, ice cream, tubs of ice cream, there's juice everywhere. Then they had the bagel place. New York Bagel had a stand, and it had different types of bagel fillings, so like cream cheese and salmon. There was a lot that had sauerkraut. I don't like sauerkraut, so I didn't opt for that, but it was $5.50 for a bagel, and I thought I'd rather spend £6 on a slice of pizza than a bagel. And then you can get drinks in Central Perk. There's a whole cocktail tent, and was there anywhere else you could get drinks or anything? I think that was everything.
I think you can get like just some like wee drinks out of the Central Perk stand, but they all, like the New York Bagel place, they were selling like sandwiches and baguettes they were making up, but they named them after each of the characters. There was the Meat Eater, the Divorcee, the Joker, the Shopaholic. There was some really good ones there, and then there were also another couple of things that we didn't go to was the wedding chapel. You could do the wedding dresses.
There's the wedding chapel. Oh, that's what they added in this year. Obviously when you go on the set tours, you're kind of time constricted. I think it's 10 minutes per apartment you get. And obviously you can sit on all the couches and things, but this year they actually put in a couch with a printed backdrop of Monica's apartment, so that you've got the purple door and everything behind it, but there's no one else in the photo. So that was added this year. And then obviously the peeking your head through the purple door, the two like gift style photo video things, the pivot scene, the sitting on the couch outside Central Park, that was there. So that's all like the outdoor set places. And then obviously Central Perk, you can actually go into Central Perk before the drinks part and sit on the couch, and then they've remade like where Gunther's counter is, the toilets are, the coat rack, and the sort of back corner of it. And then there's the section where like Phoebe would play guitar. Other than that, it's the actual set inside.
Yeah, like it's really like a brilliant set.
The set inside is like for like replica. Like you would really need to spend a lot of time going frame by frame for each apartment.
Like there's a few things
to spot what's slightly different, because obviously it was done back in like the early 90s, so they're obviously not going to have everything spot on. But
they did scale down like a couple of elements, like the corridor leading from where the bathroom door is in Monica's apartment up to where like they can go out onto the balcony in her messy closet. Like that's shrunken down so that way it can accommodate the other sets that are in the room with it. But apart from that, spot on. Yeah,
it was great. And then they've got all the glass cabinets outside with like the rollerblade shoes. Chandler has to make a
sales pitch?
No, it's like a commercial slogan or something he's got to do for it. They've got the cheesecake box, they've got the hat that Joey's roommate wears once Chandler moves out, the moose hat.
Ross's keyboard.
They've got the best bud bracelets that Joey buys him and Chandler. They've got all the wedding bands of Phoebe, Monica, Chandler, and Ross. Was it Ross?
Might have been Ross. I can't remember.
Oh no, it's the one Joey. Yeah, well it technically is, but it's the one Joey gives Rachel after having the baby. They've got the original turkey head that. It's not a turkey head, it's an actual turkey, but Joey puts on his head. The original Hugsy. They've got the original Central Perk board from outside the coffee shop. And then what other stuff have they got? They've got like that was it. They've got the actual photos that were developed when Ross loses the cameras after the wedding. They try and they basically invade another wedding to try and recreate some of the pictures. And then they've got like scripts and like the list that Ross made about Rachel comparing her, and says like, what is it he says about her?
No, it's the pros and cons of Julie and Rachel, and the con for the con for Julie is just she's not Rachel.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that lovely sweet.
Yeah,
well,
so
sweet.
And then they've got like scripts and stuff stuck round the actual sets.
Yeah.
Of like the layouts and things like that.
And while we were going around, like, obviously we could still hear them playing scenes outside, but they were also piping in some audio of when like the cast would walk out onto the stage to start filming.
Yeah.
So you would hear them like doing like the intro, just like so like and here he is, here's Chandler, it's Matthew Perry, and there'd be stuff like that.
Yeah. But I would say like the set tour's a good time. You get about 10 minutes each way, so it's like a 30-minute set tour.
Yeah.
And then you've got the chance to walk around, look at everything. I mean, I'll not say too much, but one of the obvious ones is is it obvious? Well, if you don't want to know, don't listen. But one of the things is like if you go into Monica and Rachel's apartment and open the fridge, there's a trifle that Rachel made that was half trifle, half shepherd's pie. So there's like cute features like that, but it's about 30 minutes. You get good time to get pictures. Everyone's really nice, like no one's shoving, no one is like trying to steal your stuff if you sit it on the side to walk around. And then they do a full clearing the set so everyone can get stills or video of the rooms empty, which is quite good. You got some of the pictures, but I filmed most of it to put in and also to take stills from. And then you've got like a couple of minutes after that to grab last minute photos. But all the staff are really nice. They don't rush you. They keep you sort of on time and tell you how long you've got, and then they're really helpful for taking pictures. I would say the only downside is I think they should maybe have more staff in the sets to take pictures, because if there's only one per group, there's 3 groups in the set tour 10 at a time, and then there's people queuing outside to come in after you, so it's constant. So there's really not many staff, would you say, to take the pictures, so you're relying on other people who are kind of being frantic trying to get the pictures that they want out of the set tour. So I'd say that's the only bad part about it.
Yeah, but other than that, I would say
it's definitely worth £30.
oh yeah.
Well, it was slightly less than £30, but it's definitely worth the ticket price to actually go to it. There's so much there to see, and a lot of it is the actual stuff from the show that's in the set tour, and obviously most of it is done up, because I doubt very much that they kept the central couch and things like that.
But I'd say overall, absolutely fantastic time that we had.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like no complaints from me personally. So
I think where we stayed was really helpful. It was only 10 minutes along the road, walking in the big park. We just stayed at the Premier Inn right next to is it Heaton Park?
Yeah.
Heaton Park. So it was really helpful, but thank God we did, because we literally left with about 5 bags.
Yeah.
So we had loads of stuff. But no, it was definitely good. It's really easily accessible, I think, for a lot of people. But the only downside is because of the rain that's came before the actual festival's been set up. The grass is quite bad, but they've put loads of like metal flooring down and stuff for you to walk on, so it's not really a problem, I wouldn't say. The gift shop's definitely good.
Yeah.
It's massive compared to the one that was up our way last year.
Yeah, I wasn't at that one. This was the first one I went to. Pam went to Friendsfest last year when it had a Glasgow date, and then this year they betrayed us and didn't.
So we had to travel, but I didn't mind.
Yeah, it wasn't an issue. No. It was nice to have a wee little journey down and experience it. But
it wasn't that expensive either, so it's been quite good that way.
Yeah. I would say that's like all to report from Friendsfest, I would reckon.
Yeah. Now we just need to get the train back tomorrow.
Yay! Train home! Yay! Yeah, like happy days, going to get the train. Well, that's all we have from Friendsfest, so like, if you've watched this video, thank you. Why did you watch us? No, this is like our first time doing it, but you know, we might throw up some more stuff.
We thought it would be fun to do for our first one.
Yeah, like a fun way to start it off. And what I'll probably do is I'll leave you now with some clips of us having the journey back and whatever the hell we get up to. But thank you all for watching again, and
Pray for us getting through Manchester Piccadilly train station for the first time.
that.
I will
And
need a coffee.
you'll need a coffee. I will need probably a cold drink from Burger King or somewhere, just a cold drink. And then, yeah, we'll probably see you guys again soon. So, thanks for watching. Arrivederci. Napoli.
My nose is itchy.
Right,